Hey everyone, it's Jack Stardin here, and we're going to be doing another video. Now, this video is going to be a story, if you couldn't tell by the title, so sweet. Now, this took place when I was in 4th grade. It was winter out, and I was walking to my bus. Now, I wasn't really looking where I was going, because I looked slightly, I didn't see any cars coming, I thought I'd be able to make it across. And yeah, so as soon as I start walking over, I hear like a scream from someone coming out, like, move, move, there's a car coming. And I look and I'm like, oh my god, a fucking car is right in my face. So, sorry for profanity, but a car is right in my face. So what do? Well, I mean, I move to the side because, like, well, what are you gonna do? It's a car. Well, what does the car do? The car decides last second to move to the side towards where I am. I tried to get out of the way. I tried to like jump over, but right before I was about to do that, I got hit by the car. For the first few moments, I was on the ground, breathing hard. I'm like, holy shit, am I gonna die? Am I okay? Are my ribs? I'm just like, am I in one piece? I was freaking out. I didn't know what just happened. Everyone all around me was screaming. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't know what was happening. It was just insane. The whole entire situation. Now, the story sounds basic, right? I just got hit by a car, and it wasn't even going very fast. Well, there's a lot more to the story, which I'm about to get into. Now, after a bit, the bus comes and everyone gets on, and I'm just sitting in a car with a police officer because I got hit by a car. They need to know all that stuff. So he's just asking me questions, and so then like they call an ambulance for me because they don't know if I'm okay or not still. Because I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I'm just slightly pained. My wrist kind of hurts, but I'm fine. The police officer's like, no, we have to call an ambulance. We have to call an ambulance. Now, at the time, like my brother and my sister were in the house. They didn't know what was going on, so the police came to that house, and we were living in an apartment too, so it wasn't easy for them to just get in. So they got into the apartment complex. They walked to the door, and they opened it. And my brother, who answered the door, was told that I got hit by a car. From what he told me, the first thing he did is he almost fainted right in front of the police officer. The police officer caught him, and my brother went to tell my sister, and I think something similar happened there. Well, not even, but she was freaking out. Everyone was freaking out. And then they get to the ambulance, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just fine. No, don't worry. So we're just like kind of sitting there talking, and then out of nowhere, my sister notices the person who hit my car, this lady, and it turns out her name was let's just say she was Miss John for now. Fake name, obviously, which is Miss John. So Miss John was my sister's biology teacher and my biology teacher, so you can know how that worked out. More on that in a second. But she makes a comment that biology teacher told her one day, if you're not paying attention, one of your family members is going to get really hurt. And ironically, I got hurt, which was both creepy and foreshadowing, but also a pretty good hint when you think about it. It was a warning. She should have listened. So now we're at the hospital, and basically I'm sitting around in a hospital bed with doctors coming around me. I don't know what's going on. Everything's kind of just a blur at that point, but all I knew is basically sit around for 3 hours while they checked over my body, gave me an x-ray or two, and make sure I was okay, and I was perfectly fine. The only thing I think was wrong was like something with my wrist, which wasn't even a major issue. I think it was just like it got stretched a little bad. And basically I went home. I missed school that day. I actually missed school the next day at 2 because, yeah. I missed school because, well, I was going to be really sore, and I was so stressed. I did not want to go to school after getting hit by a car. That would not be fun. Anyways, the next day, I wake up, and I am sore as hell. I can't even do anything without, like, having some sort of pain. Like, I'm just sitting on my chair looking at YouTube videos, and out of nowhere I just get, like, a back pain even though I'm sitting comfortably, and my back's even, like the doctors told me to. And yeah, I laid down. I was still in pain. No matter what I did, I was in pain, which sucked. Which really did suck because I was in pain for like 3 days or so, and I couldn't do anything. It sucked. More accurately, like 2 days. It was only luckily it was on a day where it was the weekend when I was sore, not school days, so I could suffer in gym. Yay, suffering in gym. Everyone loves doing that, right? Yeah, no one does. So let's fast forward, say, 2, 3 more years. I'm in 6th grade now, and I'm doing terrible in school for reasons, because our our education system sucks, and that's actually a future video, so we go and talk about why our school sucks. Anyways, so I go to this kind of targeted service thing. It's not like targeted service, it's more of just like time after school where you can do work and things. You know that kind of stuff. It's just like a study hall for 3 hours after school, or something like that. And guess who's the teacher? Miss John. Miss Johns? What? I don't know what the name was again. Anyways, that was really awkward. At first I forgot about her because I'm like, that happened so long ago, I practically forgot about it. All I knew is I got hit by a car. And then I realized, oh my god, that's Miss Johns, the person who hit me with a car. And then we're like, oh, hi. And we just teased each other about it. It was really funny. Just so I can tell you, I do not hate Miss Johns. She's actually one of my favorite teachers I've ever had. which is really awkward. The teacher that I actually like for once is the one that hits me with a car. That's really funny. Why am I laughing about that? That's actually kind of sad when I think about it. Anyways, so then my 7th grade year, that was 6th grade when I was in the target service thing. 7th grade, there was a target services, but it was more of a cooking club than anything, and I joined that because yeah, I'm cool. Anyways, so I joined. So my biology teacher is, yes, you guessed it, Miss Johns. So we have a year of going back and forth, teasing each other about it, and I almost got in a really big trouble because I was telling the story in a different class about getting injured, and yeah, I had to apologize and everything. And it was kind of a big situation, and I'm not going to talk about that. But the moral of the story is, pay attention in class so your teacher doesn't make some sort of remark about a family member getting hurt, and then that teacher hurting a family member. That's the moral of the story. Yeah. So I got hit by, it's basically too long, didn't listen. I got hit by a car, and the person who was driving the car was my biology teacher, Miss Johns. Yay. Well, and Miss Johns and me are still very, I'm in 8th grade now, by the way, and I actually lend her my fish for science and stuff. She teaches biology, and that's pretty helpful. So I don't hate Miss Johns. She's pretty cool. I would recommend giving her, if she were a YouTuber, I would give her a shout out. But I don't even think she has a YouTube channel. Does she? Man, I don't know. So yeah, that's about it. Bye, everyone. Jax here, signing off, and have a furrtastic day. Or fantastic day, or whatever you want to say. I don't want to make some sort of cringy quote. Really? I don't know what I'm doing. Bye. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone who made it to the end of this video. I know it's not the best. I didn't even do any editing this time around because I wanted to get this video, and I didn't really know what I actually do any editing to, so I just put in stuff. And if you haven't noticed, there was at least 7 lip smacks in there, or something like that. In fact, if you can count how many lip smacks there was in this video, I'll be giving you something special over Twitter. I don't know what it'll be, but I'll make something. I don't know. Don't expect to be the best, but you're counting lip smacks in a person who doesn't even have like 2 subscribers video. I don't know what you'd expect. Anyways, just wanted to thank you, and I appreciate you if you made it to the end of this video and listened to my rambling and terrible editing quality and terrible scripting, all that stuff. Basically, if you made it to this end of this video, you're a real man, you're a boss, and stay. God, I need to come up with a fucking slogan. Okay, I'm sorry for swearing. I don't know, I'm just not really feeling it today. Anyways, I just lip smacked. I gotta work on that. This ending is gonna be a mess, so I don't know how to end this. I'm just going to bye.